Why do companies say a position requires US citizenship or permanent residence if the job doesn't require a security clearance? Terrific question, and let me address that one directly. Firms use that language or language like it, such as position requires the ability to work for any employer in the United States without sponsorship, in order to indicate that they're not willing to do an H-1B transfer. Now, it doesn't mean that they're not willing to consider someone with an EAD, but they don't want to incur the time and expense involved with doing a transfer. Why? Well, there are a couple of reasons, and I don't want to give short shrift to anything. There's an expense on their side that's involved. Number two, this administration, and I'm recording this at the tail end of the Obama presidency, has been hostile to visa transfers, and they've been hostile to sponsorship. They make it exceedingly difficult for organizations to transfer. Even with expedited visa requests or visa transfer requests, it can take longer than many employers want to contend with. In addition, there was a provision that was put in the bank bailout law, which was called TARP. Don't ask me what that stands for, I don't recall anymore. And the provision restricted firms that accepted TARP money from hiring individuals who required sponsorship as either an employee or the consulting firms providing people to them who were not citizens or permanent residents. As a result, although the blame goes to the employer, it's really government policy that's made it exceedingly difficult to hire people who require visa transfers. Again, this is not about the fact that you can't do the job. You can. There's a situation with a firm incurring an expense and time that their in-house counsel and their office has to incur in order to do the transfer. In addition, there is a hostile environment toward doing visa transfers in the U.S. government, and there's legislation that requires certain firms to only hire people with that status. Hope you found this helpful, and hope you have a great day. Take care.